Hi there. Cameroonians, let's have a frank conversation. The average Cameroonian male is an alcoholic. The average Cameroonian male is an alcoholic. And before you think about negating this statement, I want you to be honest to yourself. Can you look within your circle, wherever you are, and tell me that you cannot identify 1, 2, 3, 4, or even 5 persons who drink a lot? If you're in the diaspora, I want you to look back home at the people you left back home. Can you, hand on heart, tell me that you cannot identify 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 persons who you would say drinks a lot? We have a problem, Cameroonians. A quick Google search on Cameroon and alcohol consumption shows that Cameroon has 2 characteristics. We're known for high rates of HIV, which is a story for another day, and high alcohol consumption. Some research data says that 41.4% of Cameroonian male drink a lot of alcohol, while 25.8% Cameroonian female drink a lot of alcohol. But I dare say that for men, it is about 60 or between 60 to 65% of Cameroonian men drink a lot of alcohol. And for women, I dare say about 40%. And you would say, what are your sources? I don't need sources. I'm a Cameroonian. I grew up in Cameroon. I have eyes. Let's have this conversation. It even gets worse for those of us in the diaspora. It gets worse because the way, especially if you're a first generation immigrant, the way this Western societies are structured, there is an element of loneliness that is sometimes hard to escape. And that loneliness, whether we admit it or not, because we're a people who everything mental related is taboo, we do not talk about, we sweep under the rug. But whether we admit it or not, it is what we live in. It's what we're living. It's what some of us have lived through. And so there is a problem. And what that does is, especially for us in the diaspora, it has worsened our alcohol consumption. And by worsen, I mean it's increased. How would you identify yourself as an alcoholic? If you depend on alcohol for every season, especially emotionally, so for every emotional reaction, you depend on alcohol. So let's say you're sad. In Cameroon we say you take 1 man. You're angry, you take 1 man to calm you down. You're afraid, you take 1 man to calm you down. You're excited, you drink. You're happy, you drink. Any emotion, your first thing to do is to drink some alcohol. But not just that. It's not just that you have alcohol dependency to be able to function normally, in quotes, but also that alcohol intake has an adverse reaction on you, whether socially or whether physically or even mentally. Then you have a problem. You have a problem. And the good thing is, if you're in the Western world, there is help available. And if you are that person, if you're in the Western world especially, Papa, speak to your doctor. Sister, speak to your doctor. There is help available. Talk to somebody that you respect in the community, somebody that can help you. Even outside our communities, speak to somebody that can help you, because it is so hard to watch your loved one battle this disease. Because it is considered a disease. It's a chronic brain disease. If alcohol or your dependency on alcohol impairs your thinking, impairs your behavior, and let me get something so I get these symptoms right. It affects, because alcoholism affects the way your brain operates. So some of the symptoms include compulsive behavior, intense cravings for alcohol. If it disrupts your ability to think critically, to make rational decisions, and also function normally, my brother, my sister, you have a problem. If it affects, it can also affect your nervous system and your brain stem. And how would you know that when you start having issues with problem solving or regulating your emotions? My brother, my sister, you have a problem. My brother, my sister, there's a problem. There's an epidemic among us. And I'm going to speak for now, Cameroonians in the diaspora. There is an epidemic. Alcoholism is an epidemic, and it's for you and I to call it out, because it is not just, the effects are not just felt on the alcoholic, but on your loved ones. It is hard on your loved ones. It is hard to watch your loved one battle that disease and go through it. It is sad. It's not just hard to watch. It's sad. And it's sad to know that there is help, but we will not address it, and we will not get the help. If you're in the Western world, speak to your doctor. Speak to your doctor. Speak to somebody you trust in the community. There is help available. We don't want to keep losing you all. We are losing so many of us. And a lot of these alcoholic-related diseases are preventable. So yes, the average Cameroonian male is an alcoholic, and it is time to end this epidemic within our communities. Thank you for listening. My name is GORETTI, and I'll see you soon.